not the other. All right. This is all for educational purposes only and for the enjoyment of my subscribers. As I have in the description of this video, it's exactly what that sign says. Nothing is ever what that sign says right there. Not bleep ever. Okay? Just like the description says. Appreciate you all coming by that are here. We're in the process of working on some, what do you call it? Let me see here. What account do I have?
It's Mummy's more.
Let me check real quick what account I'm on my tablet here. We should be able to do a live on this one. Real quick. What's up, Camden? Another one? I thought you just got one of those. Hey, DH, what's up? All right, I'm getting some stuff set up here a little bit more. I'm in the process of getting some stuff done here for, let's see here. There we go. Setting some stuff up here for some 12 gauge brass reloading. Let's see. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm typing out something on my tablet, so I won't be able to respond right away here. All right, advanced settings. Alrighty, I'm setting up my tablet to start a live on that side with my tablet. Let's see, hi there. Italian one that time. It's 1870 calorie carbine one. Okay, I saw a video you send. No live. I got it now. That was from yesterday. That was yesterday. Yep, that was from yesterday. Need to make some ammo for it or get a guy to make it. 10-4 by 47R. Yeah, that's hard to find. Definitely. I got my tablet going over there too with a different view. It's my second channel, my outdoor channel. All right, let's get some of these. These are the right ones. Yep. It's warm in here in this room. I'm hot. I'm hot, guys. Ooh, I'm so hot. See, just how do you get to the chats on here? Top chats. This one doesn't have anything other than top chats on my tablet. Let's see about on this one. Is it on all messaging? Yep. And then shut off the translator. You should get an Italian fertility. They're fun and cheap. They're center fire, so you don't have to do anything. Well, obviously you'd have to find the ammo for it, right? Or make it. Let's see, make ammo. Yeah, you can use 8mm label brass, and I have plenty of that. I don't have any label. I have some other oddball stuff I got from a subscriber. Some 348. I wonder how that brass is doing. I went and soaked these in oil, the wadding. That way they're lube soaked. I could do these three, except I couldn't find my hot glue gun, so I'm going to have to use wax. I think I got some candle wax. Yeah, I got some candle wax I could use. It's scented, but it'll work. You could use 348. Probably. They're all loaded, though. They're not fired. I need to acquire a firearm that shoots it. It's a lever action. Nobody's even in my other live right now. At least I guess not. Anybody over there? Live chat. Oh, that's probably what I need to do. Put it on live chat, not top messages. Yeah, I have lots of 348 Winchester. Let's see if I can grab you one. I got Frontier. I've got Western. Some of them are hand loads. Western silver tips. They're right there. It's a neat looking round. Like, it's heavier than a 30-30 for sure. And it's for a lever action. It's rimmed. Yeah, he gave me a customer gave me a subscriber gave me a whole bunch. But this was loaded in 2010, so it's a little old. Yeah, I need to acquire a 348. Find one in a boating accident. I don't see anybody coming in on that one. I guess they'll eventually come in. All right. Let me get this ready. These are actually for this right here is actually for not for brass reloading because they don't fit in there. It's for the plastic reloading. Anyways, let's get these three ready and get my overshot. These the right ones? Yeah, these are the 10s. Get three of those ready. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. We're gonna put probably just gonna put these in, just fishing weights. What's up, Bill? Nobody's even in my other one. Hopefully it works okay. I've never tried it on my tablet. There goes my pile of stuff. One didn't break. This thing wasn't cheap. There we go. Uh-oh. The dogs must be messing with the donkeys again. Come on. Come here. In the bedroom. Stay in there. Sorry, y'all. I had to take care of my donkeys. My doggies are being kind of mean to him right now. All right. I wish I got one of the TS carbines, but I have a event rarer. Have experience with MDT chassis. Yeah, this is 12 gauge. You were mentioning it in your live yesterday, if I recall. All right, I need my little tray. Welcome, by the way, Ninja. Nobody's even showing up on my other chat. Makes me think it's not working. You're sure you want to stop streaming? No, it's still streaming. Check out RTI. Hey, I didn't shut it off. Why did it shut it off? That's weird. I did not shut it off. It automatically shut it off when I didn't shut it off. Like if it had a problem with the screen or something. The live, I mean. I don't know. We'll start it up again. If that'll work. Hey, is Elijah? I mean, not Elijah. Is what's his name in here? I don't think he is. Eastern. He was in my other one earlier. And if you ever reload brass ones, how many grains you usually put in of Pyrex or black powder? If I recall, I think I put 50 in. It's been a while since I reloaded one. Couldn't have been 50. That seems like a lot. That seems too much. I don't remember how much I put in last time. I should have wrote it down. It's when I first started doing reloading. One of you want to look it up real quick for me? Roughly people put in for brass shells? I can't remember what I did. I should have wrote it somewhere. I didn't. I'm running, what you call it? Fishing weights, these thingies. Last time I did, where's my shot cards? I have some of these loaded already. This is 72 grains, but that's 72 grains of the shot, if I recall. And it's got 14 balls of number 7. Yeah, it's 12. Good old 12 gauge. Let's see, where's my nitro cards? There they are. 3 of those out. I could look up on my tablet real quick because that thing's not bringing anybody in anyways. Let me look up on my tablet. $90 to $100 for black powder? Let's see here. I've looked it up before and I've done it before.
This is going to be a quick demonstration today on how to manufacture these factory correct thin wall brass 12 gauge black powder shot shells.
Big mouthful.
These haven't been black powder.
Oh, I should have used my little machine like that. Push the primers in.
It's a little smaller than the large pistol primer in it.
By SAS.
I haven't had one go off yet.
Well, this is Pyrex, so I don't know what for Pyrex.
We want to see that just below flush, so if there happens to be any dirt on the table here,
let's see, where's my old machine thing?
Which would be fun. After you get the case primed, we're going to add black powder.
Dang, it's sitting right over here. Oh, here it is. It's over here. It's in this other bin. This might be where my hot glue gun is, too. Yeah, it is. Let's see, where's the whole thing? Here it is. This is what I should be using.
You can grab a 1/8 inch nitro card. These doesn't matter too much. Fun. Large pistol primer in it. Puts it.
All right. On Reddit. You believe Reddit?
Got a good dent in there. I haven't had one go off yet, but still freaks me out.
Yeah, they're sitting more flat now.
Flesh, so if there happens to be any dirt on it,
I have more to load than this. It's just they're getting washed right now.
Black powder and wads are not going to blow up our hand, which wouldn't be fun. After you get the case primed, we're going to add black powder. I'm putting in 3 drams of black powder for a
3 drams. What are 3 drams? Does anybody know what 3 drams is for black powder? DRAM. Yeah, this is very old. This is an antique. This is for 12. It has a 12 on it. But then I also have this. This is for rolling over the edge. Now this one, I'm not sure if it's for a 12 or a 10. Can't remember. It's for rolling over the edge. I think it might be for a 10, this one. You put a little pressure out here. I think it works for 12 as well. And this lightly trims the edge and it rolls it over a little bit too. It's pretty neat. They're both antiques. One's older than the other. I think this is a little bit newer than this thingy. But I'll use this on, if I can get the clamp. Oh, it's not thick enough. I'm going to have to put something underneath with it. Do I have something then to stick under it? Yeah, this thing that says this is wood. This is wood, mate. Friends, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, what's drams? What is 30?
normal target.
What is...
After you get the case primed, we're going to add black powder.
Let's see what they say.
3 drams.
3 drams. What is 3 drams?
Normal target load. So for that, with real black powder, use 2F or 3F for this. Doesn't matter which you use. Strike that level. Get our funnel. Pour in 3 grams.
Handle's tight on there. Of course, that's black powder.
Nitro card. These are available from Circle Fly.
That's plain black powder. Pyrodex is different though, probably. So.
Both work just as well. Use 11 gauge.
So you're saying Pyrodex is 60 to 70? Okay, I was thinking it was 50.
Give that a good press in there.
Is that what they say for antique firearms?
Black powder. I'm gonna take a 1/2 inch fiber wad.
See, I have one of these thingies. This one's for shot though, not for the.
Both leave your shotgun very dirty. So I just use unmoved because they're cheaper and less.
There we go. Oops, I almost spilt it. That is for paper or plastic. What are you doing? Slugs? No, I'm doing BB size fishing weights as well as actual BBs, 177 BBs. That's usually what I use out of them. Well, I don't want them like, it has to be for brass because these are for antique firearm for my old shotguns. I just can't remember how many I put in. I was thinking it was 50. I just never wrote it anywhere. I know some were a little light. My light loads didn't work the greatest. That's 50.4. And I'm using, I think last time I used 70 grains of these. Rock salt. Oh, that would rust your barrels even more. What's up, TD? Daniel? You get more rain? Where's my funnel? Here we go. So that's 50. That looks about right. That might be a little bit too much. Then I think I put 70 of this. Grains, not grams. Or is that grains? Oops, I pushed the wrong button. Tear. Count. There we go. I think that's the one I wanted on. That can't be right. That'd be way too much. I can't remember. This thingy? The roller machine? What about it? Oh, this isn't for plastic ones. Standard load is 70 to 82 grains of 2F or black powder substitute. 35 to 45 grains is considered a light load. So I did a middle one. This is 50. I just got to remember how many I put of these. Because it looks like this is different because that's 14 big balls. 72 grains of, see, I used 72 grains of black powder in this one, but that's because it was big. It was these big 7.2 millimeters. It's these thingies. They're like ball bearings, like slingshot. I put 14 of those in one. So it needed a little heavier load to get them out, but he got hit with rock salt and was hunting for like a month, hurting for like a month to take a shower. Yep, I see for old shotguns with brass shells, I see 2 3/4 or 3 drams. Yeah. And that's saying 80 or something like that. So we're like right in the middle. So that should be good. What we need though for this, I need to figure out for my load. I forget how many I wanted. What I did before, I don't remember. Let me change the modes on this to grains, not ounces. Let me do 200. What's 250 look like? There we go. 255, exactly. What does that look like in here? That's hardly enough. Plus, I'm supposed to put the wadding first. I haven't did this in a while. 1.5 ounce of shot for 40 to 80 grams. 1.5 ounce. Oh, yeah, I'm on grains. Let me go to ounces. That's grams. There's ounces. Problem is, we're going to have some issues here. All right, let me see if I can lift up this shot card. Stupid thing. So much for that. Stupid thing. All right, remeasure that. So let's put 50. This has to go back to grains. There we go. I haven't did this in a while, so I'm a little rusty. There we go. You get the hot glue gun plugged in. Shotguns with brass shells. I say, okay, I used to hold in slugs. It's used to hold in slugs. What is this? Or which is? My hot glue gun's not staying up right. I have to put something up against it to hold it up. What's a twist? All right. And you said we'll do 1 ounce. Actually, I think that's what this bag was supposed to be, an ounce. It's a little heavier than an ounce. Each of these bags are an ounce. I should have known that. It says it right here. BB ounces. So yeah, it's close. All right, overshot. Then wadding. And our nitro shot was the other one. All right, let me write on this little taggy what that was. And put fish. Looks like it says pish. A notebook that I document everything I load and leave notes on how well it works. So, when I do the hand loads of like all the other stuff, I always put a little piece of paper in there and write what it was. But these are just loose, so they're not in a box. So it's a little bit hard to know how to get that all in there. But so now I put hot glue gun over that, and it's all good. Usually. Oops, I just went past grains. There we go. I don't really have a book for it. I have another 10 of them I think I need to load that are in the cleaner right now. See if I can get my tablet working again. See if I can get that turned back on. Oh, I got this upside down. There we go. See if we can get that going. Use wax. Yeah, I don't have any wax other than some old candle wax that's smelly. Smell good when you shoot them, huh? 32 different calibers, including a shotgun. For me, it works good to have it all in one spot. Oh, like a notebook and everything? There you go. Hey, what's up, David? Sorry, I didn't see you came in. I thought that was somebody else. Appreciate you coming in, bro. How's your night been? Your day? Hopefully wonderful. Looks like those are just over an ounce. All right, nitro card. Except I don't like it when it goes sideways like that. And then I got to dump it out. That little excess. There we go. Alrighty. Busy with work. It's been well. There you go. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, pretty much a bag is exactly an ounce of these fishing weights that are lead. So I forget how much those were, like 50 cents each or something like that. Pen would probably be easier to write on here than this thin point marker, but let's see, 1 ounce. 50 grain, and then because sometimes the pen doesn't work right on this though. Well, I can smell the things heating up. Yeah, I don't know how many calibers I reload. I do 10 gauge, 12 gauge, 357 Magnum, 9 mil, 7.62 by, or no, I haven't done any of that yet. 38 special, I make my own 5.7 Snyder and make my own 25 rimfire. Got a little too much on there. And then I do 338 Lapua. I have stuff to do 270 and 45 ACP, and I just haven't done it yet. And we're not 270 yet. I don't have the dice for that yet. But 30-6 I have the dice for. I just didn't reload any yet. And 308. I need to get some dice for. I need some projectiles for 30-30. They're a little different than regular 30 grain ones, or 30 caliber. The back end's smaller. Have you ever used Swan Shot? I haven't. The other day, someone asked me if I used flechettes. I said no, I've never used that either. It's like those little. You could buy them, I guess. They're those little. What do you call it? They look like little projectile thingies. These are for my old black powders, by the way. Oh, my phone's about to die. Let me get my charger. Hopefully I can get this plugged in before my phone dies. It's weird. Nobody's coming into my chat when it's on my tablet. I think it's doing it in vertical feed. I'd have to check. You'd have to check on my Jerome's Outdoor Adventures to see if it's vertical feed or if it's horizontal. If it's horizontal, that makes sense. Try coins? Hey, yeah, people have done that. I've never done it yet. People have suggested that. I've heard old movies, people do that. This would probably fit definitely a penny. I think 20 gauge is a penny. This is just a little smaller than a dime. I mean, a nickel. I don't think a nickel would fit in here. Definitely a penny would fit in these, and probably a 20 gauge a penny would fit. All right, this should be. Oh, I left it on off too long. It shut off. For plinking loads on 30-30, I like the Extreme 150 grain projectile. I think it was like 60 beans for 500. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any for 30-30. I do have for 308 and 30-6. They're 30 grains. Or sorry, they're 30 around. Like here's some right here. And then here's some right. I got another one somewhere else. I think it's in my 30 caliber box. Oh, I got a bag full. Where's my bag full? I thought they were 270, but I didn't have the proper measuring tool. They're a bag full of 308, 30-6 rounds. I have a bag full of them sitting around over here somewhere. I just saw them. I might have put them in something. Ziploc bag. What's up, Train something? Hello, everyone. This is Luke from Dublin, Ireland. Hey, how's it going? You from Dublin, Ireland? Nice, mate. Greetings, Rome. Hope you're as well out there. Yeah, it's doing great. Appreciate you coming by. Little match bullets. I really like Hornady, SST, Sierra Game King, Sierra Varmints, and Spears. So the other ones I have are Spears. Spear, I forget what they all are, but yeah, these are Sierra. These are Sierra Match Kings. So you've done Sierra Game King. These are pretty nice. They're hollow point 125 grain, so they'd be moving. And then, yeah, I've got the some 308s and the other stuff, or the 30 caliber and the other stuff too. And they're gold. They're spears. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Deep curl from Spear. Yeah, let me see what mine are. Let's see if I can find. So here's for my 338 Lapua. Those are for my 338 Lapua. Bolt tail big game. They have a soft tip if I remember. Let me get the other box out because it's open. Yeah, right there. They're really nice projectiles. 338 Lapuas. 225 grain. And then the 3030s, I'm not 100% sure where those are all at. They're Spear, and then I have some Spear 25s as well. Going shooting tomorrow. I'm bringing a bunch of guns. Have not shot. Nice. Good to know you're well drilled. Finally caught you doing a live stream, my friend. Yeah, it's been a while. YouTube doesn't like me, and so they don't push my content anymore like they used to when I'd get like 100 to 300 people in here at once. Gave you a shout out on my YouTube channel yesterday. Thank you. Deep Crow are great for 454. Nice. Got to go. See you, William. Mr. Bill. Bring the rolling block 5070. Oh, that's a rolling block 5070. My buddy's is a falling block 5070. Springfield. Just like the trap, or sorry, it's a trap door. His is a trap door, just like the other ones. Hope everyone has a great and wonderful night. What's up? What you call it? See all chat. Someone's in the messaging watching me over there. Appreciate you coming by, Red Bull. Sorry, I got distracted. I got distracted. Uh-oh, we're having problems, Sunshine. There we go. Now it should work. There we go. That should do the trick. If you put enough on it, you can see through it. It's clear enough. It's a New York Militia 1871. I got it for 200 cheeseburgers. It's worth like 1,200. Wow. That's cool. Can't beat that, bro. I shouldn't go too fast. I'm getting air bubbles in it. Don't really want air bubbles in it. All right. Now I've got some brass in the bedroom that I need to take out. Clean a spot here. I'm cleaning it right now, so. Let me go get it. I'll be back. I gotta go get that brass. All right, here we go. Ugh. See how well they cleaned up. Hey, Tot. This is the first time your channel has come to my feed. Maybe you remember me from West Virginia. I do remember. I think I was up on the mountain, right, when you showed up? I'm doing some of my 12 gauge shotgun brass reloading tonight. These boogers. Like I told you, I do outdoor stuff and shooting content, so. It's called Henning's ammo. He has a lot of different calibers and a bunch of well stuff, even 13 too tough for the German tank. Wow, I gotta have to screenshot that thing. His mint got a guy in New York, they make ammo for it. Yeah, my buddy makes his own, the 5070. He's the one who has World War One. He collects World War One machine guns. That stuff doesn't want to come off very well, does it? Whoa, that's not nice. All sorts of crud in there. I'm gonna have to clean those out with something else or something. It got the cleaning goo from the. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean those out with something else. I have to use my. Where's my toothbrush? Here it is. All right, here's my cleaning bowl. First, okay, that one I read. He reloads, I think, 150 different calibers. Smokeless for it because I'm too lazy to clean it. You can do smokeless in even these old shotguns, but you just have to be, or even my 5.77 Schneider. It just has to, I found a reloading for the 5.77 Schneider with smokeless, but it has to be extremely light load. I think it's like 14 grains of smokeless instead of 70. It's way less. Welcome to the chat, everyone, and you're welcome to come and get involved and join the conversation. My name is Luke, and greetings, y'all, Dublin, Ireland. Howdy, brother. Been a while. What's up, Jason? Yeah, it has been a while. You know, YouTube, they don't like us because they ain't us. They hate us because they ain't us, as they say. Appreciate you coming by, Jason. This is for my 4-bore. No, not quite. It's 12 gauge. I could probably make a 4-bore. All right, I got all the brass out of the media there. It's not fake news or fake media. It's just regular old media. Haven't been on the stream in a while other than Papa's. Yep. His I rarely ever get notifications for either, even though I'm pretty active. At least I used to be. I'm on my way up to 100 subscribers. Nice. 4570 has 450 grain projectile moving at 1200. So that's a little less than this. The 5.77 Schneider, this is a 500 projectile. I don't know what its speed is, though. It thumped about like a 20 gauge. It's a 500 grain at 70 grains of Pyrodex. And that is almost packing it with that. Almost packing the grains. I didn't even put any wadding. Only one of them I put wadding in. The first one that I didn't cut to the right length. All right, I need to get some soap and water. Soap and water in here. Clean out these pockets. Some have cleaning media in them. Nice to see, Jerome, and that you're keeping well. Yep. Also bring out the 1915 dated 1911. There you go. There you go, my friend. Very good, very good. Someone's taken off with a motorcycle somewhere. I had one person show up on my outdoor channel over there. Well, thanks for the laughing disco, Time Smith. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. W's in the chat for Tim Smith. I think I said Time Smith. Appreciate you, man. Got some more Pew Pews 20 gauge Remington 870. Nice. Remington 870 12. Caesar's Roebuck single shot 12. And a Mossberg Patriot Woodstock. Awesome. So both pop ups. I just hit this one. Yeah, the other ones I was on earlier for a little bit. Where is. I just had it. Where did it go? Here it is. It's holding the stuff back here. If you're wondering what this is, it's Barkeep. Every country, I hope this helps. It does a lot. I appreciate that, Tim. If you want to donate money so that YouTube gets no cut, I do have Cash App, and I also have Buy Me a Coffee, which is a 5% take. YouTube takes 30% plus another 21 for fees, for credit card fees and activation fees. The other day, I lost $154 in fees after someone in total donated over $300 in the channel in one night for my birthday that passed. And so if you want to help the channel out without hardly, for YouTube not getting anything, because they don't deserve anything, they never push my content anymore, and then they want to take 51% of my earnings. No, thank you, sir. All right, see you, buddy. Appreciate you coming by, Trianich. Another laughing disco. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. W's in the chat for Tim again. W's in the chat. Maybe you're like me and got a whole bunch of free ones. The other day I got 4,000 gems for free. I have one that's sitting at the pawn shop. I have about 120 bucks on it still. I've got another month to get it. Was it last week I put another 100 on it? Where's a rag other than this one here? I thought I had another one sitting in here. I used to have a pile of them sitting. Oh, here's one. That one's a new one. That one's new. There we go. But yeah, I have one, a PSA something, sitting at the pawn shop. Oh, I still have it. It was having feeding issues the other day when my dad and nephew were shooting it. But I think it might have been something with the ammo. It was at that time. I think it was my dad's old Remington ammo, and that was firing weird in another firearm too. My little revolver Rough Rider. The back ends were bulging out for some reason. They was old Remington from who knows what, 2019 or 2016 maybe. This is stuff I shot the other day. I think there's 3 new cases in here, maybe 4, but the rest I shot the other day. My nephew shot some of them too. It's a 12 gauge double barrel. And it's early 1900s. It's made in England. It's like 1910, 1905, something like that. So it is registered to me. Got it from a pawn shop. Alright, we gotta clean these up a little bit more inside too if we can. Right, put a little bit in each one of these. All right, I gotta go get some water in this. How's the pups? They're doing awesome. All right, back over here. Oh. Got someone on that channel. Appreciate it. We are cleaning 12 gauge shotgun shells that are for my old antique. I got a whole bunch of Damascus barrels from 1800s, late 1800s, and I have one that's from 1905, roughly. But yeah, we're cleaning up some shotgun shells and reloading them. Also, I've been having 3 black bears come around the house. Nice. During the day. Interesting. Can you guys hear me okay over on the tablet? Can you put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? It shows 1 person's over there. Oops, I didn't clean that one. Because nobody's commented at all over there. Makes me think the chat's not working. But it could be. It's just nobody's talking. Good to see you, brother. Yep. You're leaving? All right, Drum. Good to see you, brother. Night. Okay. Good night, buddy. I'm on my other channel too. I've got a live going on my other channel, Outdoor Adventures. Drum's Outdoor Adventures. It's playing over there. 1 person's in there. But I just don't know if they can hear me. It acts like the chat's not working. Possibly I have it on all messages. Top chat doesn't work. All messages. Yeah, I don't know. Turn on comments on the tablet. It's on. I believe so. It's on all comments. Someone was in there for a while. What's up, AT? Yeah, bro. I'll try to join next stream. Yeah, we try to go live every night. I didn't last night because I was with my brother-in-law and sister, and I was busy then. So this is hot water with bar keeps in it and hand soap. It was me. Oh, that was you. Were you mentioning anything in there? Because nothing was coming up. I have it on all messages. Nothing's coming up. Your Outdoor channel shows up as a private video on my end. Is that why nobody... Earlier, though, people were coming in. Oh, that's after... Okay. Yes, after it closes, it becomes a private for some reason. I don't know how to change that on the tablet. I got to look at that in my phone. My phone settings. Yes, after it's loaded up, it's private. Except one of them I did change. Yes, I was commenting. Yeah, it's nothing coming up. That's weird. Even though I have it to all messages. Sorry about that. Not sure what's going on with that. There's 2 thumbs up in that one. Yeah, I have it on all messages. That's weird. Shows 2 people over there again. Let's see. Right now I'm opening up the little chat. Live chat, all messages are visible. That's what it shows. It shows 2 people over there. And if I push none, hide all chat, I'll show it hide it. Then top chat, some messages are potential spam, maybe invisible. Yeah, I have it on all chat, so that's what's weird. Let's see about this other thing here. Well, that's dumb. It just shut itself off again. It's done that another time too. Let me resume, see if it does something. There you are. That one worked now. Trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. That just popped up. Oh, it looks like it disappears if I don't see it. Like if I'm over here just mind my own business, it fades out in the background unless I like scroll the screen. That's what it is. I was looking at Henning ammo. He has 43 Spanish and 45.90 and 45.65, even 32 Smith & Wesson short. 32 Smith & Wesson short's what's hard to find. The long is easy, but you can just size them down then if you want. Yeah, that's it. The comments are there. They just disappear when you're not active on the screen. That's interesting. But yeah, I found some 32 shells at a gun show from one of my buddies that sells stuff. And I reloaded some of them. Except it came with some 32 Colt in there too, which is rare. 32 Colt's probably just as rare or more rare. I'm back. Yep. You ever heard of 32 Colt? There was a couple 32 Colts in that batch of 32 Smith & Wesson shorts. Welcome back. I'll be back. I'm back. That must have been the ones that weren't fired yet. Oh, no, that one was. Clean off the junk around the rim here. Best I can. Be like the Hindus do, that's the best you can do. Do the best you can do. He has it. 32 Smith & Wesson short is $41 for a box of 50. It's about that on Gunbroker too when you can find it. He has 32 Colt, I believe I saw. Yeah, I don't have anything that shoots 32 Colt. I have something that shoots 32 rimfire, 2 of them. I need to buy the little adapter that you can buy that shoots, you use 22 blanks as the primer. Sorry, it keeps switching back and forth from both camera lenses, so it changes the look of everything. But yeah, I need the little adapters you can buy on Gunbroker that goes from 22 blank on the backside for the primer, and then you can load it up just like you would any other 32 projectile. But when you place it into a single shot, it has to be the right direction. I guess on a revolver too, because I have both. I have a single shot and a revolver that shoot 22 rimfire. That's one of the new ones. There's nothing on it. I think that one. No, this one isn't. All right, I gotta go dump the water out, put some fresh water in this. They're looking almost brand new. And well, you have to check his website, and maybe he will have something for you that you need. I'm chugging some orange juice. Yeah, 32 rimfire is pretty rare. Here's the ones I have. 30 caliber Spear TMJ and 30 caliber Grand Slams. 180 grain and 150 grain. Spears. All right, let me get a rag for that stuff. I chug gallon jugs of lemonade. I do a milk. That one was a half gallon. I do milk quite a bit. The 1 gallons. Those are looking nicer than the ones I just loaded because they're freshly clean. Oops, something just dropped off the edge. I think it's a Star Arms mag for my Makarov. Ooh, getting puff back in my face on that one. He cleaned up pretty good. It's the first time I've actually cleaned these. Some of them are old like that. I shot them like 8 months ago, probably. Some of them. They cleaned up half decent after I ran the what you call it on the steel wool on the outside too. How y'all doing, by the way? If you guys are new to the channel, appreciate you coming by. We do cave exploring and mine exploring, rappelling off of cliffs into mine shafts. We do outdoor content of hunting, hiking, and shooting. Check us out. This weekend, it would be nice if I could maybe do some shooting for you guys. I haven't did shooting content for you in a while, so I thought maybe I should do that here sometime, right? Yep. That one I might have skipped because it was pretty dirty. I would thought for sure I went through all of them, though. This might have been the one that sat the longest. It might have been the hottest round, too. I did a couple the other day that were almost as hot as a modern load. They were pretty spicy. I don't remember how many grains those ones had in it. Yeah, these are coming out pretty good. They almost look like a penny, almost like if they're copper color instead of brass. What's up, Spencer? Oh, we are cleaning some 12 gauge brass that we're going to reload. I cleaned them up pretty good. We reloaded 3 of them. They're sitting over here. Here's one of them sitting there. Those ones were already clean. Then these 2 were loaded from a while ago. This one's got some big shot in it. It's got 14 balls of 7.5 millimeter in there. They're like slingshot balls, pretty much. I got 72 grains of black powder in that, so it's a little bit oomphier. All right, this is the last one. Hey, Full Throttle, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. Appreciate you a bunch. They're sounding clean. When they're clean, they make that ching ching noise way better than when they're not clean. All right, I think this hot glue gun's still on, isn't it? Possibly. I'm pretty sure this fits 10 in here too, because I think it has a little 10 right there, so they actually might be for 10 gauge to roll over the edge. But 12 works pretty good to lightly make the front cleaner. It lightly takes off any little edges and burrs on the end when it got shot. Because I did some 10 the other day and it left some little burrs on it. Just as a real light buff on the edge, inside and outside. Take that little edge off. This is an antique, by the way. BGICO 10, number 2. It's got like little blades in this brass thing. It's pretty old, but it's not as old as this thing. This is the primer tool. You stick it in like this. Put your primer in. And then do this. Then you got your primer in. Ta-da! Yeah, these are 12 gauge brass for my old antique double barrels. They're solid brass. I put black powder in, or equivalent. I got these tools from a old pawn or an old antique store. This thing and this thing. I don't have a 10 gauge one of these that put the primers in. I usually just use a 12 gauge setup. Whoops, I pushed a little too hard on that one. Made a little bump in it. I've already fired these before, so I just got done cleaning them real well. This is old school loading. Oh, old school reloading. So those 4 are ready to reload. Please. Yeah, let's put some more. I think we need a little oil inside there. There's a little dot to put it in. This is just case lube. Here we go. That's actually the handle squeaking. Sounds like it. Yeah, it's the handle squeaking. I don't know if I can fix that. Sounds like a bird call. How you been, Full Throttle? Spencer? Just takes the little burr off if there is one. I think this one must have one because it's being stubborn. Yep, see that was doing a little bit of something on there. Taking it off. It's supposed to, if you do it enough, it's supposed to roll it over, but I don't want to do that. Because after a while, you got to replace the shell. Perfect. This one's a little bit off shape for some reason, so maybe this will straighten it up. There we go. And did we do this one yet? It does not look like it. I need to get a thicker table, like a butcher top. If anybody knows where I can get butcher top for a good price, because they're always expensive. Butcher block tops. They're like $200 for a piece this big, 4x2. You want it to be all the way in there so it's not sticking out. No, make your own. That's what I did. Oh, for the brass? Yeah. I actually have some brass ones. Well, actually, they're copper looking, so they're probably steel. They're steel, actually. They're Russian made. I got them from Buddy. Here, I'll get them for you. I got a whole box full of them. So the same guy that does a lot of ammo himself for his 50s, 70s, he gave me these. They look like they're copper cases, but they're actually brass, or not brass, they're actually steel, if I recall. These ones are from 92, made in 1992. They're from Russia. Right here. I think it's missing one or two shells. A little more than that. I got a whole box full of them. They're a little longer than these. Like, they're quite a bit longer, see? So I could shoot them in a modern firearm and then just reload them. They're steel, though, instead of brass. Got a whole bunch of them in there. That's how much they used to be for this whole thing. But nowadays, I think these are about 80 bucks for a full box. Maybe more. Let's see. These are cool, but I was talking about the butcher table. Oh, those. Yeah. You could make your own. Yeah. I don't know. I have a buddy who has a sawmill, so if he had some oak logs, he could make me, or I don't know about oak. I'd rather have it something more than oak because it's too grainy. Maybe if he could get me some maple logs, right? That one's not in all the way yet. Needs a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. I think that's just about all of them. I think I need one more in there. Is this an old one sitting here or a new one? That's already used. I need one more primer. There we go. How often do you reload the shells? This is my first time for these. I loaded them myself earlier. Fired them back in, what was that? June sometime with my nephews. I think there's 2 or 3 that were, these 3 here are brand new. I didn't fire these one. And there might be 1 or 2 in here that were brand new. And then 2 of them I fired a long time ago, or was it 4? Then the rest I fired about a month ago, last June, yeah. But yeah, I've only reloaded these once now. This is their first reload. I get a box from MagTech of 20 gauges, or 12s, I mean. And then, yeah, I reload them. I'm going to, do I have any more boxes of the fishing weights, or I'm all out of those? We got one there. And that's the last one of fishing weights. So then we're going to switch over to BBs. 1 ounce of BBs. And then after we're done, we'll maybe make 1 or 2 more of these. We'll see. All right, let's take this off. We shall see shortly forthwith. These I got online somewhere. I think I got 1 box for pretty cheap off of a gun broker. Maybe I got both of them from there. Can't remember. I think I have 2 boxes of, well, one's a partial now, of 12 gauge. Yeah. And then I have a box of 24 gauge that I sized down to make these, my 5.77 Schneiders. These are 24 gauge shotgun shell, and it sizes down to 58 caliber, 500 grain projectile, 70 grains of black powder. There's my nitro card that fell in there. I'll make one more with 50 for those fishing weights, because it's 1 ounce of lead. There we go, 50-51. That's good. And these should be 1 ounce. Dogs are great. They're actually in my bedroom right now chilling. I've been letting them out with the donkeys, but I'm pretty sure one of the dogs got the donkey's heels. It's probably my heeler, because I saw some little bite marks on her back hoof, her heel. That is not a full one, so we're going to have to do a mix. Make it up to 1 ounce. It needs to be 1 ounce of shot. Probably one more BB. Yep, 1 ounce exactly. On the dot to the 10,000s. 0.000. Can never do that in a long time. I don't think that's going to work. You're going sideways in there. Sideways. Except I messed up again. I just did that earlier too. How did I do this last time? Last time I had the shot card in the way. Gonna have to manually pick them all out or something. All right, well, how am I going to separate those buggers other than manually picking them out? What's up, Zoo? You're over here. Yep. I was fixing some stuff on new camper. There you go. What's up, work in progress? 2 angles. Yep, I got one over there on the Outdoor Adventures. And I got one here. Unfortunately, I forgot to put the nitro card on it before I put my load in. So now I got it mixed together accidentally. How am I going to separate it? Any suggestions real quick how I can separate the powder from the BBs? I need something like a sieve that's big enough to let the one out but not the other. I might have something in the kitchen. Let me check. They have to get annealed. Not these, because they're straight. They have to just be straight. What's up, Carbine? Thank you, buddy. Carbine, pin messages. This might work. I just need something big to put it over. I don't think the BBs will fit through those. But the powder should. Yep, that worked. Let's put on this lid here. That worked perfect. All right, turn this on. Magnet, they're steel. These are steel, but the lead wasn't. All right, let's go to, is that grains? Yeah, I lost a little bit on the grains there. About a grain and a half. Grain 0.2. There we go. Now we'll get it. All right, let's put our nitro card in there. Now back to these. It should be still an ounce. Really close to it. Yep, exactly. Do the paper trick. Pour it into a piece of paper and roll the shot off. The powder should stick. The thing is not all of it were rollies. But what we used was this thingy right here. The BBs lightly don't get caught in here, and I just went shake, 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 shake. It's like a noodle thingy for what you call it. Spaghetti. Let's see, I have to go. I probably won't see you tomorrow, but I probably will see you the next day. Okay, Spencer, appreciate you coming by. All right, we got the shot card in there, and now we got to put the oil-soaked, the lubed wadding. The wadding. All right, then we need an over card. That one they forgot to. Well, that's because this is a mix. I was gonna say they forgot to do something with it, but no, they didn't. All right, where'd my marker go? I had it earlier there we go. Got 1 ounce of mixed, and it's 50 grains. GN, not just G. All right, stick that over like that. Well, that's weird. The thing just like I had it sitting too long, I think. Pasta spoon. Yeah, that's what you call that. Yep. Someone's saying that on the other chat I have going on the other live. Sup, hey J-Dog. Whoa. He said, whoa, what up, man? Whoa. Whoa there, sunshine. Woody, woody, woody. How you doing, buddy? No lives? All right, this one we're going to do a little bit. Let me get my cards ready here. See, we got this one's over powder and shot. All right. Let's get these. And then I have nitro cards too, which are these things. Those harder ones that are almost like a wood MDF material. All right, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Yeah, loading some 24 karat. Yeah, definitely. 24 karat gold. Definitely. All right, these ones we're going to do just BBs. We're going to do, instead of 50, we're going to do, instead of 50 grains, we're going to do 60 in these. Where'd my little scooper go? There we go. It should be able to handle a little more than that, but oops, we took too much out. Should be able to handle about 70 probably, because that's just about a 20 gauge. That's what I did my 577 Schneider. I did 70 in these, and it hit like a 20 gauge, pretty much. Hey, TOT's back. There's no crimping involved in this, just hot melt glue. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You can do wax if you want. What other people do too, in the old days, after they're all done, they would roll over the edges and kind of lock them in that way. The problem is you're even less likely to reuse them because it bends back and forth each time it gets shot, allegedly. Right, J-Dog? Allegedly. You've never seen shotgun shells made before? If they're not brass, you do totally different than this. But brass ones, you can pretty much load whatever you want on them. I guess regulars you can too. It's kind of like a blunderbuss. You can kind of put whatever you want on them. That take too long, my friend. That take too long. That's better. There we go. If I take one more out up here, exactly 1 ounce, I think. Yep, pretty much. All right, let me put a... This is what I was supposed to put in the other ones as well. You don't have to always put it on if you have a shot card in there already. That one's an overshot card. Plus you put the nitro card and your wadding. And it's a lubed wadding. Stick your goodies in there. And that one's ready to go. Ta-da! Yeah, they're steel. Steel BBs. Precision copper coated steels. Put a little bit too much in that. 60.7. Pasta spoon. Someone's over there watching. One ounce is what I'm putting in. Right there, 0.009. These feed a little better than the other thingy bobbies. I put the water in that one, right? I'm pretty sure. How come it looks way lower? Did I not put the water in that one? Oh, no, I didn't. That's why it was lower. I'm like, it looked a little low. There we go. It had the overshot, but not the load. Didn't have the wadding in it. It's felt wadding, by the way. Lubed. Lubrication. Just with veggie oil is what I stuck in it, actually. Hopefully it'll work. I've never used veggie oil before. What's up, Rhodes? Does look like gold shot from here. Yeah, it's probably the color. It does look almost like rose gold. That would make each shell about 4K. Probably. Something like that. Wouldn't want that, would we? That'd be a waste. All right, put this back to grains. I had it on ounces. We want 60. Oh, there. I didn't realize I poured that much out. Oh, almost 59.3. 3 more grains. 60.3, 60.7, 60.8. There we go. All right, let's put the overshot, and then my wadding. That one fluffed up pretty good. And then BBs. Yeah, these are 12 gauge for my old antique ones. I shot a whole bunch of them the other day. This is something that's just kind of nice to do in the evening, you know, just to chillax. Chillax. I did a whole bunch of 9 before on lives, but I don't show all the details on how to do that. I'm a little more liberal on this one because they're antique stuff. I don't know if that's does anything or not, but you guys load stuff like this over there for over there in Australia? The brass? Oops, I need the funnel on there. I won't say anything. Yeah, if you don't, right? I won't say anything if you won't say anything. I won't tell if you don't tell. Isn't that what we said when we were little? Too many, I think. Boom. Allegedly. So that's though I did 4 all the same pretty much. That one's a mixed, I guess. Oh, I got some stuff that's bigger than buckshot. I want to do a couple of those. I've done one already. I don't know if I've ever shot one yet, though. They're right here. They're the size of shot for like slingshot. They're 7.5 millimeter. I thought they were 7.5 size shot, like shotgun shot. But then I looked it up and I got them in. I'm like, oh, sorry, that's wrong size. That ain't going to work right. I thought they were bird shot, 7.5 bird shot. Franklin Arsenal has amazing customer service. My 6-year-old powder thrower died. Now they're sending me a new one. Kind of like my RCB, that green one I have. So I didn't get Franklin because most of the people I heard their reviews said they had horrible customer service. The boards would go out on them all the time, and they had horrible customer service. So I was like, I'm not getting them then. I have a Franklin for my cleaner, my buffer. You know, like the what do you call that thingy? Shell tumbler. But yeah, I was hearing that they had problems with their boards all the time. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll make one more of those and then some heavy shots. This is my second freebie. Oh, so it already happened before? What's up, beautiful Earth? Shot like 25 kangaroos this weekend. Nice. Number 4 shot. That's probably what it roughly would be. What, BBs? It's the size of a BB, so it'd be BB shot. Although some of them are fishing weights. It's 1 ounce of BBs, and these ones are 1 ounce of fishing weights. They're for my black powders, so that's why I'm using Pyrex. The old double barrels I got, I shoot them here and there. I shot up quite a bit the other day. Got 3 at 400 yards and 2 at 500. What'd you using? What type of bolt action you using with that? That wouldn't be a shotgun. No, sir. That no shotgun action with that. Yeah, I don't know what these are. I know that pellets are 177. These are 4.5 millimeters, so I don't know what that is in the other 4.5 millimeters. All right, that's the last of those I'm going to do. I got to write little cards out for those. Let me shut this off. These are BB 1 ounce and 60. .177 or 1.8. 4.5 millimeters 177 or 1.8. They're both. How does that work? It's one or the other. I know pellets seem like they're a teeny bit bigger though, because the back end like holds it in tight then so it doesn't roll around. At least that's what I've noticed. Who knows, mate? Because I ain't know nothing. Did you shut off on me again? If you leave it in there too long, I have problems. Oh, there we go. Want to see you shoot something with these? I did the other day, but when I was doing the video, unfortunately it didn't work. But I think when my nephews did it, they were some light loads. Is that what you would like me to do Saturday if I don't go into Tucson and do some repelling instead with a friend? Is that what you guys would like to see in the tomorrow or Saturday? Some shotgun action with some old shotties. I can fire 2 of the old double barrels. The other one I technically could, but it's not finished. Like the finish itself the barrel needs some help. Slingshot shot. Yeah, that's what I have right here, pretty much. They're 7.5 millimeter. I'm gonna load up some more with those. I did some already. The other day I did some. Well, it's been a couple months ago, but still was the other day, right? I mean, even a year ago was the other day. Had some on my finger. My fingy. I think my dogs want to go out. I can hear them scratching my door, my bedroom door, because this is my man cave. Loaded up some subsonic 308 and 306. Will be a few weeks before I can test them. I thought you already did test them. You said you told us already you already were going to test them last week, and I thought, what happened? Skittles, calm down. It's going so fast around the corner, you wiped out. Skittles, don't hurt yourself. Be nice to yourself, okay? Don't antagonize the donkeys. there a way that this can disappear? No. All right, let's get some of these going. These big boys. I did 72 grains last time. The black powder for 14 BBs. I counted them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they're not perfectly round, so I don't know if I can go by weight or not. And these are going to be 72 grains. That's what I did before. They were thumping. I think I did 1 or 2 of these the other day. They thumped pretty good, almost like a modern 12. There we go. $71.9. That's right on the money. 72. I'm going to settle out with 72. All right. We're just going to put an overshot, or I'm not going to put a nitro on these ones because I need the room. So pack that down. Put our wadding. Now we're talking? Yeah. What's up, Jackson? Now we're cooking. All right, let's see how many ounces this ends up being. 14 of them. 14 is 1.56, so close to 1.5 ounces. At 70, hopefully I can fit all 14 of these in there. Yep, it should, because I've done it before, so just 1 or 2 of them are a little bit oddball shaped. There we go. It'll just so get some, what you call it in there, some workings. All right, change the mode to grains again. Now we're cooking. Yeah, these are just a little bit more than my 577. I did 70 in these for a 500 grain projectile. And they kicked about like a 20. The 577 Schneider with a 500 grain projectile. All right, we want 72. There we go, right on the money. Ding dong, Bob's your uncle. Now, how many does this one load up to? Because one of them's a little bit different shape on that other one. Let's see if this is about the same. 1.5. The other one was 1.56, I believe. Definitely not breaking into your house. Allegedly. See, I knew I needed the room and I couldn't put a nitro card in. You don't always have to put a nitro card. I just do a lot of times if I have the room for it. It's just another step, something else flying through the air. Just needed the room for all 14 of these. Yeah, if those things hit you, you won't be able to think your own thoughts anymore. Hello, Mr. Handsome Guy. What's up, Busta? Busta Brown. I got 2 streams running. I got over on the other one, I got my second channel running. Barely anybody goes in that one. It's my outdoor channel. Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. Look at that. 70 exactly. I need 72 though. There we go. 72.4. That'll work. That'll work. We'll be thinking nothing. Yeah, allegedly. So as long as we're 1.5, we should be pretty close to our same 14 little balls. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15. Let me take one out. This one's a small boy. Here we go. 1, 5. Perfect. All right. I got my overshot in there. Over powder. And then the over wadding. You'll just see the light. That little light. You'll just see the light of Jesus. Something. You'll definitely see something. So you got somebody over there. Whoever's watching on that one here, appreciate you coming by. We are loading up some brass shotgun shells for my antique firearms. They're double-barreled Damascus or twisted. I have laminated and Damascus. They're fairly similar. Twisted is a little bit. Twisted Damascus is barely different than laminated. Not much though. It's like another wording of it, kind of. There we go. Whoops, that's one grain too much. Not green. Or yeah, it would be. There we go. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, appreciate you coming by to Desert Armory and More. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, shooting, lives almost every night. We go outdoor explorings, all sorts of cool stuff. That should be it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that's 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What? 14, yeah. Perfect. Got 2 more of those. I'm going to put the shot card on them. Those ones are going to kick. They're going to kick. Like a mule. Black powder is no joke. Like, this is equivalent, but I mean, it's still pretty good stuff. Pretty potent. And they ran cannons with it, so. You can count. Yep, yesterday was the best. What do you mean yesterday? Yesterday I didn't do a live. Send something to Ken? Why? Does he want one of my stickers or my shirts that I have now? I don't know. If he would send me some, I'd send him some. Like one of my subscribers that lives here in Arizona, she said, I'll send you some stickers. And I said, oh, I'll send you some too. So we're going to trade. We're going to double load this one. So it's going to be 144 grains. No, I'm joking. Oh, no, we actually put 144 grains. No, that's not good. We don't want that. Shot card. On both of them. What did you win? Nothing yet. We don't have the giveaway happening yet. Roughly July 22nd, we'll have the giveaway. Because that's a year since my making of YouTube content. I need to continue posting about it. I was thinking about video content I can do about it. Should be close right there, if not too many. That's one too many, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know if that one can fit 14. Barely. Give him some powder. He's got all the powder he can get. He actually was going to send me some because he knew I needed some for 45 ACP and 10 mil. There we go, 150. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's one small boy in there. He's a small boy, mate. All right, we're done with this. We did 72 grains. Let's see, give him powder. What's up, Dusty? Hey. Sorry, I didn't see you there. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, got it wrapped around the cord here. Somehow. How'd that happen? My charging cord is all wrapped around it. Not sure if this one will stay. Possibly, possibly not. Ooh, that hurts. Burned my finger on that stuff. I might have to do 13 bollies instead of 15. I mean 14. Because that doesn't go in far enough hardly. That one does. That's perfect right there. Just enough to put a little bit on the inside of the rim. This one might just so work too. I should start making powder myself. Yeah, there's a way you can. I just never done it. I might have to make these less ballies in here. It's just so. Oh, maybe that'll work now, I think. Might just so work. It's got to stick so when you fire the one side, the other one doesn't come apart. That's the idea. But they're so full. So I might have to take one out. It's not going to hurt anything. Just going to be not quite as accurate. I think I say I have 1.5 ounces of shot in here. It's actually a little less than that then. Oops, that probably wasn't hard yet. That one and this one might need some help. I think this will work. This one might need some help. This one needs a little bit more on it. It's got 2 spots that are not sealed. There we go. And one on this one right there. Maybe a little one on that one. Alrighty, well, Bob's your uncle. Should get a crest seal made with your logo to stamp the hot glue. You could either do that or, well, I mean, obviously I put something on the shot card though. I put on there what it is. They overshot. That would be kind of cool though, like an ingot. All right, let's put the lid on this. That light's probably going to start dying on my... Oh, it is an 8 amp. I ordered the new Ag Stance 22 can, 2.5 ounce and quat. Ag Stance, what in the world is that? 3D seal look. That would look kind of cool, wouldn't it? All right, let's put these away. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more in there of oil-soaked wadding. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the live on this one. Appreciate you coming by to Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. See you guys later. Bye. It's a new 3D 22 suppressor. Going to try it. 3D, huh? That's weird. It shows only one view. That's a lie. Because how many people came in and out? There's like 5 of you guys. 8 chats, 4 likes, 1 peak core. That is a lie. It shows only 1 person came in. It's a total lie, my friends. It's a big old fat fib. No, over there on my Outdoors Adventures, it showed only 1 person came in and out. Ever. That's not true. Because 0 was in there and AT, and there's at least 1 or 2 other people that were just hovering in there. So YouTube, just like that sign says right there, we never do that, okay? That's exactly what that sign says. We don't do that here. Yeah, you were over there, and AT was over there, and then I think there was a couple other people. Because it went up to 3 or 4. Anywho, this reset. I didn't even notice that. The timer reset. That means I must have been doing it in 2 hours. Must have been. Well, we reloaded, or we reloaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of them. Because these 2 were already loaded over here. Let's see. 6 of them are the 7.5 slingshot, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are BBs. 3 of them are fishing weights, and 1's BB and fishing weights because I ran out of fishing weights. Not only here, I'm also in Arizona. You're in Arizona right now? Are you from Arizona? I couldn't remember that. I mean, that's where I'm at. I forget where you're from. You say I'm not only here, I'm also in Arizona. Yeah, I'm in southern Arizona. We've been getting so much rain down here. We might not get any tonight, but the last 5 nights we got rain. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night. I don't know if we'll get any tonight. It looked half like it could. I think it said it was 50% chance. I am using pure cotton as a filler for subsonic loads. Wish me luck. Cotton, like a cotton ball, something like that. I don't know if I'd use that. It might work. I would see if you can find felt for like the same one you use for black powder. They use the little 36 caliber or the 44 caliber wadding, but maybe that's cotton too. Flagstaff, okay. Do you know Murphy's Diesel up there then? I watch him all the time. He's out of Ashfork. I think his office is in Flagstaff. After cotton loses packed in a shell, it burns super fast and fluffy. Okay, I just thought maybe cotton might be a problem, but it shows only one person in here. That's a lie. You said lie, mate. I guess I'm thinking more of like that fluff that's in pillows. That's fake fluff. Fluffy puffy. You know, like a padding stuff. Anyways, I need to quit. I'm done for the night. I've been on probably 2 hours now. It resets usually right around 2 hours or right before 2 hours. Because it's reset. It's just 12 minutes and something on mine. Well, we'll see y'all later. Hopefully you have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life. You can never go wrong serving Christ. He's the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father but through Jesus Christ. Wish me luck on a trip. Okay. Safe trips. Hoping to have a safe trip, Lord. All right, guys. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you for the laughing. I think I got some laughing discos. 3 of them, I think. $2.50 worth. I don't know if that's totally local. I do flag in the summer and quartzsite in the winter. Yeah, quartzsite's hot this time of year. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow, Lord willing. Till next time, folks. Adios, muchachos y muchachas. Stay cool, stay dry. Always keep one in the chamber.